Hi guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video as a follow-up to the Mann Act lesson video I just released. So I want to be clear that when I speak of prostitution, I speak of it in biblical terms, and in biblical terms, prostitution, when you prostitute yourself, you're basically going out to quote-unquote play the whore, which means that you begin to have as a recruit and sleep with people that are not your spouse. Okay, so you're sleeping with people that are not your spouse outside of the marriage covenant. So that's basically what it means to prostitute yourself. Now, in legal terms, in the days that we're living in, that's clearly not something that people look at when they sleep with others. They're not really thinking about marriage. So again, the video is talking about the context of biblical laws. And in biblical laws, you are supposed to be married before you sleep with somebody. And so that is what I mean when I say that the women felt like they wanted to sleep with other people. Like they felt like they were convinced, to do it. So this may have been, or it could have been, an agreement that they had with, Mr. Combs as of that time, being that they were a couple. And so if that was the arrangement that they had, that's what they ended up doing, willfully. And I am aware that none of it was forced. And so I want to be very clear on that, because I know that people do have a way of putting a spin to things. That is not what I said, and I'm going to clarify again that if Cassie or any of his ex-girlfriends felt that they needed to have extra couples or extra people in their bedroom, biblically, that would have been a form of prostituting yourself or playing the harlot. And also, I want to be clear that the Mann Act, in its original intent of 1910, did prosecute people for sleeping around or playing the whore. So that's what it was meant originally. Now, I don't know what it now means, because they're saying that it's turned into child trafficking. And I have talked about this before, that if we do apply it to the modern day terminology, that would mean that there is no basis to hold it against Mr. Combs. So the fair thing would be to either dismiss it completely and allow him to argue it in the way that it does apply, since we're saying that it wasn't applied with the original intent. So he should be allowed to argue it the way it was applied, or it should be applied. And then once that happened, then he should be able to prove that he was innocent of that. That is my opinion, and I thank you for watching.